The question is, do I need an appraisal on my house prior to selling it to an investor? The short answer is no, you don't. It can be helpful information, but you absolutely do not need an appraisal on your house prior to selling it to an investor or to anyone. Now, to back up, what is an appraisal? The appraisal is a process by which you would pay somebody money to come out and give an opinion of value on your home. There are appraisal companies. An appraiser is a professional position that one can have. Banks are typically hiring appraisal companies to send an appraiser out to value property that is in the middle of a transaction, hoping to get a loan from that bank. The bank uses the appraisal process to make sure that they're not lending too much money on a property, or that the buyer that they're representing is not paying too much money for a property. The appraisal in those situations usually costs somewhere from like $500 to $800, and so the buyer in that transaction is paying that as part of their closing costs to get that mortgage to close that transaction. For you selling a property direct to an investor, there usually is no appraisal process. If that investor is paying cash or using a hard money loan, there would not be a need for an appraisal. The buyer, the investor in that situation, isn't going to pay for an appraisal that's not needed, so you as a home seller don't need that either. If you as a home seller are trying to figure out what is your property worth, then paying for that appraisal up front could be a helpful piece of information for you. There are a lot of other online valuation websites where you can go: Zillow, Trulia, potentially Redfin. Talk to your favorite real estate agent. They can help you figure out what those prices may be as well. However, if you're just trying to get a price or a price range prior to working with an investor to sell your home off market, there are a lot of free options that you can go to without even talking to anybody. Hop on Zillow and look at a radius around your home, see what other homes are selling for in your area that are of a similar size and similar condition, and that can just give you a general ballpark of what things might cost in your neighborhood. After all, an appraisal costs several $100s, and if it's not totally needed, why spend that money when you can find that information fairly easily yourself? So when you're talking to an investor prior to going under contract with them, you know if you're generally in the right price range for what homes in your area are selling for. I hope you found this helpful. Don't spend money that you don't need to. If you're ready to start that sales process, head on over to soldsimpleseattle.com, fill out our intake form, and we will be in touch with you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.